What's up everybody, it's Saberwolf94, another funky deck this time, another funky fire deck mind you. I showed you guys Incineroar GX, and now I'm going to show you guys the Arcanine here, Arcanine Break. So, if you guys saw my unboxing opening slash whatever the hell, I did get the collection boxes with, 2 collection boxes with this guy, Arcanine Break. I got it mostly for Crobat, but this guy's pretty cool too. They all kind of suck. Maybe this guy's a little bit good. That's why we're going to use him. Crobat sucks. Mandiblez is meh, but yeah, they can't really do shit. I wish Crobat was better. But anyway, got that because I'm a collector sucker anyway. But we're going to actually use Arcanine Break here. So this is kind of a pretty, I guess, standard, simple concept fire deck. It's pretty simple. We're going to use things like Ultra Ball, Scorch Earth, and other ways to put fire energies in the discard pile, and use Pokemon like Volcanion and Arcanine Break, and just grab them and attach them to Pokemon, basically. That's it. But first of all, the main guy. So the main guy is going to be, of course, Arcanine Break, but the Arcanine, the regular one, this one from Sun and Moon is important. This Pokemon is actually not bad. With Firestorm, doing 190 for 4, you discard 3 fire energies, but with 190, man, and a choice band or some shit, we can get one-hit knockouts on big-ass GX Pokemon. That's pretty significant. Serum Flame, I guess this attack is decent too. It's basically 60 for 3, but it instantly burns the opponent, so it's like 80, and if they keep the burn, it's going to add from there. So, not the greatest, but maybe sometimes we will use it. But to use this Arcanine is important. There's a bunch of other Arcanines legal, but I think this is the best one. And, you know, after we get into Arcanine Break, it's got 160 HP, it's going to be more respectable. Turbo Flame does 80 for 2, and grabs us 2 basic energies. It can be any energy, not just fire, but we're going to use fire in this case, and attach them to one bench Pokemon. So, solid damage for 2 and solid, effect grabbing 2 energies. I mean, it's not the greatest. I wish it just had a better, maybe extreme attack, but since it's like this, we're going to use it like this. Now, the good news is that this way, at least, I know that I have a lot of ways to grab energy, and this way we can power up strong Pokemon like Ho-Ho GX here. Very good fire basic GX Pokemon with 190 HP. Phoenix Burn is a great attack, of course you guys can imagine. Once again, with a choice band and doing big damage like even just 180, it's enough to knock out a lot of things in one hit. Now we can't use Phoenix Burn next turn, but there's ways around it. Primarily I'm running the fucking Dawnwing's Necrozma in this case. I think I have a little bit of space, so I decided to run this Pokemon. A bunch of float stones in the deck, and this way we have free retreat around the board basically, as long as this guy's ability works and he has a float stone. Now the other very good fire Pokemon that I like even more than Ho-Ho is Entei-GX, because Brave Burn is a cool ass attack. Snipe for 150, very very good. This Pokemon can also attack quicker, is more reliable, with Combustion doing 50, and with Fire Fang doing 3-400 with the burn, not bad. It's like 120, and it's going to add from there. And last guy, yeah, Volcanion, like I've said, this is a pretty standard guy, is your Neo Yveltal, I guess. You do 1 for 20, that's okay, and you grab fire energies, attach them to your Pokemon. Steam Artillery, maybe we'll use that too. Solid 3 for 100. It's just a solid, basic, good old Pokemon. I don't know how to say it. Good old, reliable, basic, legendary type Pokemon. Okay, and then the Mime. Gotta have the Mime, always, and the Lele in this case. With Wonder Tag, gonna grab me anything. So these are the Pokemon, pretty simple. Actually, one of the things I need to mention is that you guys see there's a 2-2 line of Arcanine here. I actually wanted to have 3 Arcanine, but I only have 2. So in this case, I added another stretcher. We've got 2 stretchers. So hopefully, maybe I can recycle another Arcanine this way. Double stretcher is okay though, because this way we can recycle a lot of things. Lele, maybe Necrozma, maybe Entei, Ho-Ho, doesn't matter. And the Growlithe, actually, I need to mention, this is the Growlithe that we're going to be using. There's a bunch of Growliths legal as well. Wow, tongue twister. There's a bunch of Growliths legal as well now, but I think this is the best one just because of Hind Kick. I like this attack because it does damage. It does 1 for 10, but it also switches this Pokemon with your bench Pokemon. So if I open with this guy and you don't really want to have this guy active because he's only good when he's Arcanine Break, or if you're the regular Arcanine but you have a bunch of energies on to use the big attack. So it does damage and switches to something like Volcanion or maybe Entei, anything else. Even Mime, I guess, if we got a stall. So yeah, this is the Growlithe I'm favoring. 70 HP. I think everybody else, the other ones have 70 HP too. Maybe the one from Sun and Moon has 80, but I think this one is just the best one, I think. Okay, so for the trainers, it's a pretty standard skeleton. If you guys know from my decks, when I run these kinds of ditch energies to discard pile decks and use attackers like this guy or Eviltoll to grab them back and shit, I run, of course, the Ultra Balls. We run things like Sycamore to do that. And in this case, I'm going to be running a Max Elixir too. This deck, I think it works with this. There's a lot of basic Pokemon here. We have a lot of Fire Energies. 13 should be enough. I wish I had more, but I kind of like the way I built it like this. Every card in here is in here for a reason. So it should be okay. I mean, it's not like I'm really relying on Max Elixir. If I miss it, if it doesn't work, it's okay. Even if we get just 1 or 2 working, it's fine. I'm not really relying on this like with Darkrai. With Darkrai, we basically got this and other ways to build, grab Darkness Energy, bring Darkness Energy around on the field. But I mean, in this case, I'm actually aiming to slowly attack with this dude, and we're aiming to get one-hit knockouts anyway when we get going. So it's kind of different. What I'm trying to say is, we're running 3 Max Elixir, but if I use one and I don't get energy, it's not as bad as maybe Darkrai. Okay, right. So yeah, for our consistency shit, I got the 2 Nest Balls in this case. Good card. 1 Evo Soda for the Arcanine and Arcanine Break. Should do the job. And 2 Ultra Balls. Like I've said, this is going to be good to discard Fire Energies. Grab as anything. Grab Tapu Lele. Gotta have my Switch and the Float Stone. Got only 1 Float Stone, but you know, it wouldn't be bad to put another one in this case, just because of this guy. But I mean, it is what it is. And what else when it comes to items? Got the Professor's Letter, 2 of them, kind of standard. You guys should expect that from me as well. And the Field Blower, 2 of these. Get rid of the tools. Maybe my opponents still play Garbodors and shit. I mean, I guess I don't really care that much about abilities, but yeah. Now for the fire exclusive stadium shit, gotta have the Scorched Earth. This is good consistency card. I like the fact that I can discard fire energies and draw cards with it. Very nice. And I wanted to actually have another Scorched Earth, but the Ultra of the Sun not removing weaknesses basically, it's kind of too good to pass up. Maybe you can save your ass sometimes. So I'm doing 1 and 1. But I mean, I really wish I could play another Scorched Earth maybe. Anyway, I already talked about the stretcher, so I think the only thing that's left is the offensive tools and the supporters. Just 3 Choice Band. Choice Band. Wow, I don't know why the fuck. Every time I say the word Choice Band, it just seems that I don't say it right. I don't know why this has been happening to me recently. Choice Band. Wow, anyway. So 3 of this card. It's going to help us with Arcanine. It's going to help us with everybody. This guy does 210 this way. It's exactly enough to knock out things like Zoroark in 1 hit, another GX Pokemon. And well, being fire is actually pretty good because we got a pretty good matchup against Golisopod if people still play that. I think it should still see some play. And yeah, water decks I feel like will probably die anyway. I mean, unless we get 1-hit knockouts with this dude. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so now for the supporters, it's kind of standard as well. 2 Cynthia and 2 of N. It's a good balance. Then I've got the 3 Sycamore here. Maybe you can run 4, but I think 3 is a good number. Hopefully you see it and you use it when you want to. You don't see them together and shit. And when you want it, you see it kind of thing. When maybe you don't have a lot of cards in hand and shit. You guys know. One Skylot and the Lily, of course. Love this card index like this. And got the Kukui in here too. So I think this deck is consistent enough so that I don't need, it's not like I'm trying to set up a bunch of stage 2 Pokemon and shit and we looking for energy retrievals and we're using things like Rayquaza and shit. So I'm thinking the Kukui should be good. It gives me straight draw. Also that 20 extra adds can be pretty handy. And I mean, the deck I feel is consistent enough. There's the Brigitte too. Almost forgot about her. Gotta have it. And I'm even running one Guzma in this deck. Uh, Straight up steal, not steal, but pull one of your opponent's Pokemon. Kill it. This also helps us with the switching. The switching aspect it has is actually good in this deck. Since I'm usually going to have a bunch of Pokemon with fire energies on the bench, thanks to Volcanion and Arcanine, us switching out like that is no problem. Should be okay. And that's basically the supporters, and the rest is just 13 fire energies. Pretty straightforward. And yeah, it's not really a super creative, remarkable deck. It's just a fire deck. You use Arcanine. Once you get Arcanine Breakout, even if you lose a bunch of energies using Firestorm, you just attach one more. You start doing 80, grabbing energies, and you should be good. Now, you really need to just take advantage and attack almost every turn, though. I think you don't have to do that. But what I'm trying to say is if you can do that, it's good if you set up the discard pile quickly and grab energies, because using Arcanine's Firestorm attack, once we use it, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to build up quickly. I'm going to have to attack with the other guys and just slowly grab energies to power it up again. It's not like we can use Firestorm every turn, unless we've got 2 of them powered up, maybe. But yeah, you just gotta, it's more of a control deck. This is why I named it Arcanine Control. It's kind of a control deck. It's not like Darkrai, where it's turbo shit, attach billions of darkness energy, do a lot of damage. You're slowly doing damage, 80, grabbing energies, but you've also got the option to do mass damage when you're ready. With this guy, and even this guy, not bad. So I've had some decent fun playing with it. It's pretty cool. Gonna show some game, of course, if I'm showing the deck. And that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. Leave a like. Share this with your friends. Say Bro94. What's up?